Alright, hello everybody. It's take way too many on this fingered guide. There's no way that I'm gonna do this in one take, but it might happen, maybe, kind of, sorta. If it doesn't happen in one take, if I make it far enough and I fuck up, then I'm still gonna keep going, because I have done this way too many times, and I don't feel like redoing it over and over and over and over and over to get a perfect take. So, dude, it is not take 2. Take way too many is take like 8 or 9 or 10 or way more than that. Basic Bob will always take 100. Oh my god. He will always give you 100% the truth. 100% of the time. Positive he looked rich. By the way, number 1 is James Id. If you kill him, you will get an achievement. Oh my god. Number 4 looks the richest out of these. Positive he looked odd. Red skin indicates odd more than anything else. Positive he looked bald. Yeah, Nutty Nathaniel, you're pretty bald. And he looks short. He is the shortest man on the lineup.
Get him in the chair.
He is our man. 100%.
Disgusting.
Nearsighted Nan will always have at least one think clue. It might or might not be correct. Positive he looked like me. That means he's old. Not many of these people indicate old. So we'll go with this guy that looks older and also white, because nearsighted Nan is white. And I haven't played enough in my 12 hours of playing. 13 now, actually, according to Steam. I haven't played enough to fully understand what everybody means by they look like me. Look like he has money. He doesn't look poor. And everybody else pretty much looks poor, except number 1. Definitely didn't look dark. Everybody looks dark except for number 1. Positive he looked ugly. Number 1 actually looks ugly. So, like me, white. Looks like he has money. He's got some chains on him. Didn't look dark. Positive he looked ugly.
Get him
All right,
in the
Nasty
chair.
Nate.
Disgusting.
And we got him. Bigot Barney. His racism only really comes into play when you get the clue. He looks like a person that I would hate. Other than that, his racism is basically flavor text. Like, he didn't look like a white person or something like that. Definitely did not look like Moneybags Mahoney. By the way, number 3 is Isaac. You will get an achievement. You will lose the round. Did not look like Moneybags Mahoney. Number 0 is currently my prime suspect. In fact, he is the only person that fits this bill. Did not look like a twig. He is actually the fattest person on the lineup as well. So there is actually no way that this guy isn't the one. Think he looked like a freak. He's red and he's got fangs. He does actually fit that one too. Positive he looked bald. He doesn't have any hair. Nutty Nelson going in the chair.
Beautiful.
Alright. Negative Nancy. She will always speak in knots. He definitely did not look like a skeleton. That just means he wasn't skinny. So that actually narrows it down to pretty much number 1. Did not look like a giant. This guy is about tied with the shortest person on the lineup. Did not look like a freak. Number 4 has crazy ears. That indicates a freak. Number 4 definitely did not look pale. Number 4 is pale, and number 4 is the only other one that would have fit the other any of the other criteria.
Oh, we're
So Tubby Todd.
Disgusting.
Dim Dan. I had to take a sip before Dim Dan because Dim Dan is honestly my worst enemy in the entire game, actually. Dim Dan, his clue is he's usually wrong about something. That something is not limited to the one think clue that he is always going to have. Sometimes it will be one of his definitely clues. Unfortunately. Did not look like he got some money. None of these people are particularly poor. Some of these people are not actually rich. Positive. Think he looked chub. Number 6 looks fat. Kinda. Think he looked crazy. Again, not a lot of these people look crazy. But number 6 has a blockhead as opposed to the others. He's got a bit of a punk haircut. He's got this Nosferatu thing going on. Positive, he looked pale. He damn sure wasn't pale, Dim Dan. There isn't a damn pale person on this fucking lineup. So this person is not particularly rich. He is fat. He definitely looks the craziest on the lineup. And he damn sure doesn't look pale. Nutty Ned.
You're done for.
You're done for. And we got him. See? Dim Dan is probably one of the worst. I hope you can see that, and I damn sure hope that this recording goes all the way to day 21 so I can keep that Dim Dan bit. Because god damn it, that was perfect. Alright. Positive you looked like a mess. Anyways, Evil Eddie will always give you 2 truths and 2 think clues. The think clues might be relevant. Damn. The positive clues will always be important. The think clues might be important. If the think clues fit, they're probably important. Positive you looked a mess. Alright. Currently, number 5. Sorry. Number 5 is the one that looks the messiest. I think he did not look bald. Hobo Harold has some hair on him, so he doesn't look bald. That one might be relevant. Positive, he looked manly. He's got some hair on his arms, some fuzz on his chin. He looks manly enough. He's got a tattoo. None of these other guys. Some of them got makeup on. Some of them got pink hats. Some have pink skin. They don't look very manly. Alright. I think he doesn't look dumb. He's got a book in his hand, and he's got glasses on. This guy actually fits all 4 criteria. Hobo Harold, please God, be my man.
Fingered.
He was. Alright. Opposite Opie is my absolute worst enemy. Apart from possibly Dim Dan. Because Dim Dan is random and he can screw you over. Son of a bitch. Alright. Opposite Opie's gimmick is he always speaks in opposites. So I'm positive he looked old. Means I'm positive he looked young. That rules out numbers 2, 3, probably 5, 6, maybe 4 because of that top hat. Positive you look messy. That means he's clean. So that rules out number 1, number 0, number 4. No! Oh my god! I'm screwing this up. Oh my god. Okay. He looked messy, which means he looked clean. He looked old, which means he looked young. So this rules out actually pretty much nobody. He looked clean. Everybody on this lineup, I'm pretty sure, actually qualifies as clean. So that's a useless clue. Positive he looked tall, which is short, which also almost includes every single person on this lineup. Positive he looked normal, which is odd, which only includes number 0, number 4, and number 7, because they have very strange skin colors. He looked old, which is young. So number 4 is possibly out with that top hat. He looked messy, which is clean, which excludes nobody. He looked tall, which is short, in which case, if we go with most fitting, that's Nutty Nilbog, number 0. And he looked normal, which is weird. And we're gonna go with number 0. And if I'm wrong, it's because RNG screwed the shit out of me. And I'm gonna be really upset. Alright, I got it right. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright. Man. Paranoid Paul. He's got a 1-minute timer. That's his only gimmick. He will, other than that, be the same as Basic Bob. Definitely did not look older. That excludes number 4. Looked all wimpy. You want to look for somebody with like something wimpy in their name. Passive fits the bill. Did not look all sporty. He doesn't look sporty. Positive you look bald. This guy doesn't look like he has much hair.
Oh, we're fingering.
So this is gonna be our guy.
Sexy.
Got him. Alright. Broken Bella. Otherwise known as Charlie Kelly. You'll see what I mean, hopefully. Positive he looked muscles. This is the only muscular guy I see. Butch Bill. Positive he looked yum yum. I'm guessing that in my 13 hours, I'm guessing that means attractive. And this guy's got a very prominent jaw. Otherwise, his hair is decent. He's got some muscles going on. He looks attractive enough, I suppose. Positive he looked footballs. That just means he's a jock. He's got boxing gloves on. He looks like he knows what he's doing on a field of sports variety. And he looked like a monster guy. He's got some fangs. None of these other guys look particularly strange. This is actually a pretty good round for Broken Bella. Butch Bill.
Oh, we're fingering. Sexy.
Bullheaded Bart. He will never repeat himself. So when you go from hint 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, 1 will lock, 2 will lock, 3 will lock, 4 will lock. Any clue that you've looked at will lock as soon as you've gone to another one. So this is one of the rounds where the release function is pretty useful. Other than the fact that you might release somebody that doesn't actually fit the criteria, or release somebody that does fit the criteria and you didn't realize it, and you'll be forced to lose the round. So this one is a bit iffy. I still recommend not releasing anyone. didn't look thin. If you want to do the best on this round, I suggest you get a piece of paper out and actually just write all of his clues down. Number 1 is the least thin person on this lineup, I believe. Did not look like a wimp. This guy doesn't look particularly wimpy. We'll see if anybody... Oh, hey. Maybe this guy. Did not look like a weirdo. Yeah, number 1 did look like a weirdo. So, this guy is our current prime suspect. Did not look like a hairball. This guy doesn't have a huge beard. But I don't know. I may screw this up just because of how fucking drunk I am. But Bulky Butch, you fit all the criteria that I can remember.
Get him in the chair. Sorry, folks.
I didn't get it right.
A family.
Of course. But we'll keep going. Because this is just a matter of hopefully attaining day 21 and explaining everybody's mechanics. Particulate art. The very clue is the one that's most important. Sometimes he has actually more than one very clue, which the very clue is just the one that's most prominent. Very unintelligent. There's actually not many people that fit very unintelligent on this board. Because a lot of them look unintelligent, but not very many of them look very unintelligent. Number 4 is my current prime, though. Quite furry, he's got that beard. Neat and tidy. He doesn't have anything particularly dirty about him. Low income.
Get him in the chair. Sadly.
And I lose. Ah! I'm never gonna finish this guide. It's so hard. Oh my god. Like, guys, this is really hard.